So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Palmer. Referee's given a throw. And that's been won straight back. Now that looks a decent ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Palmer. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. That comes as a mighty relief. Beckham standing over it.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter.
He gets big! There's a goal! First blood drawn. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Palmer. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Palmer. That's really good defending. They've played it short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Drogba. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho gets across to intercept that. And this is Drogba. Palmer. Great vision. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Doué! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Palmer. Now it's Doué. There will be a throw-in. Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Thank you very much.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the...
It's Drogba! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. Drogba distributed tidily.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Looking to play him in. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for options. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Melbourne City with the corner. They're first. Shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Pedri is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Neymar, he has found the way through. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. Pings it across. That is a brilliant interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
In by Vinicius Junior. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's positional gold.
And he's following up! They've scored! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
The goal scorer after 16 minutes is...
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Eze. Maddison. Melbourne City applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does them.
Oh no, what has happened here? Takes aim and crosses. Kvaratskhelia carries the ball down the right. That looks a cracking ball. And that's not going to reach. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Serginho deals with that comfortably. Not the most accurate pass. Might be danger. Maddison! Oh, what has happened here? Now the cross. Oh, what a climb! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Melbourne City grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Cash. Saliba. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cute ball now, how can he reach? Real chance! They've scored! Into the lead once more. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Great chance! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Cash. Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. And he cuts out the supply. Cash. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Maddison. Well, nicely intercepted. Pedri. And he welcomes it in. It's Neymar! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
He's having a shot! Early ball out from the back. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! It's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy.
And the first 45 minutes are up. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Oh, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we're underway again. Pedri. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now that's well seen too. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Drogba. Now, can they get him away? Saliba. And Mbemba. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Melbourne City, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Serginho wins the duel this time. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kvaratskhelia. Can he get on the end of this? Pass somewhat off target. Melbourne City appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He came in hard, very hard. That is a chance. Drogba! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's found a way through. Is there and Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Alexander-Arnold. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Rice. Beckham. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get... Drogba! Oh, it's hit the post! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Drogba Has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's intervened well there. Saliba takes control of it and he's on the move. That has not gone well. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, perfectly measured that.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He is through here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Saliba. Rice. Maddison. Melbourne City do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Neymar, he's got away. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Cash makes the interception. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that is a hefty challenge. Shot, shot! Kvaratskhelia! That is fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one, and that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Drogba, very much the hero in this game.
Please report to the staff
What are your
room
thoughts on
immediately.
today's game then, Jim? Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's gone for a throw-in. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Drogba. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Real chance! He's having a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cut it out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And he plays one through. And he's through and all alone! He's had a shot! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter.
Dembele is on his charge, surely! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply. Just the keeper to beat! Big chance! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
He's picked his way through. Kvaratskhelia was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are...
Shoots! Now, can they get him away?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Knocks it into space, and this is Drogba. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Georgia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Palmer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. He has a look up. Palmer. And he was quick to react. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he's managed to get free. Palmer. McAllister. And he's had it nicked away. And the pass is intercepted. So, what can they make of this? Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He is through here.
Teremos 3 minutos.
Shapes to shoot! There's a goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 15.
And so we're off again.
Substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 41.
Sanchez gets across to intercept that. Driven forward. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. Beckham gets a foot in here. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's found a way through. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in. McAllister. Van Basten. Mendes providing an outlet on that flank. And the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And here's Dembele, and he's lost his man here. That is a crunching tackle. Tries to play it through, and the through ball. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Georgia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vardiol calmly anticipates. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's a great ball here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that is a good ball to... Takes a shot! In he goes again! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's made its way to him. There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now this could be a chance. Serginho plays it all the way forward. Vinicius Junior. Beckham, distributed tidily. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position. It's Drogba! Now who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Has another go! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Substituição em campo.
And we have our very first corner.
Sai para a entrada
Van
do
Basten
jogador,
gets it away.
Camisa 21. Substituição
And now
em
a sudden
andamento.
chance to counter. Mendes gets into a good position. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little undercooked. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Messi. Looking for the run. And a chance! It's in! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Guardiola cuts it out. Looking to play him in. Out for a throw.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 22.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down.
Can he finish? We've got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think...
Decent chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Foram indicados
Great ball if he
4
can get there.
minutos de acréscimo.
Xavi Alonso. Back into the middle. Beckham. Oh, what a ball! Now can he find... Goes for a shot! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've...